Well, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you guys are doing well. Well, for today, we are going to talk about a very controversial topic. Well, if you're from Africa, then this topic might be for you, but right now it doesn't really matter because we in Africa, with the way we think and the way we act in some certain topics, it's more crazy and more backward, I would say it, because we are yet to organize ourselves in some topic like this. And I'm not saying that things like this doesn't happen, or they are not in Africa, but our leaders are yet to be enlightened, or they are not well educated to even accept that things like this happen. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the transgenders, and they fall under the LBTG, whatever the hell they call themselves, the umbrella people. And you know that, listen, I don't say that whatever you hear, however you feel, it's your body, it's your choice, and you should be respected and be loved by all. And what I don't get is the idea of somebody being a transgender. Maybe you are a man and you transition to a woman, or you were a woman and you transition to a man. The idea of you becoming a complete person, or the complete person that you transition to. And what am I talking about? I mean about a man transitioning to a woman, and then referring to yourself as a complete and a total woman. And this whole topic is about creating a new balance, or making it known that yes, you are a woman, but you are not a biological woman. So you shouldn't be called a biological woman. You have to be making it known that if you're a trans woman or a trans person, you have to tell people that yes, I am a transgender. I'm not the original thing. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be loved or respect. All the respect and love for you, but let's just say this is not the original thing. And when the people when people say I don't want to have you with me in bathroom, or you shouldn't have your own sports, it's a debate that is still open and people don't even understand it. Well, this small video that I have here, it's about the topic, and people are discussing about the whole thing, and everybody is like, well, we have to say something about it, and let's see what happens to the whole topic.
That's a question I would like to throw out to other members of the panel. Actually,
yes.
A 4-year-old can't answer what is a girl. This is one of the problems with this left-wing gender ideology, is that no one who espouses
can even tell you what these
words mean. It's like, what is a woman?
Can you tell me what a woman is?
Well, can you tell me what a woman is?
You can't, because you're not a woman.
Because it's not for me to say. Womanhood looks different.
No, it's not. It's not. Listen, you can't just say that womanhood is different for everybody because of it's the way you think about it. A woman is a woman. There's no comma. There's no full stop. This is a woman biologically. The mother gave birth to her as a woman. There is no comma. There is no statement. That's it.
And what does a female mean?
Well, that's someone with female reproductive organs.
Okay.
Someone who's, here's the thing, when you're female, it goes right down to your bones, your DNA. So that's why if someone dies, we could dig up their bones 100 years from now. We have no idea what they believed in their head, but we can tell what sex they were, because it's ingrained in every fiber of their being.
Interesting. So I'm trying to understand. Your definition is that a woman is someone who is female,
yes,
you said, right?
Correct, is a biological female.
So what happens if we have maybe someone who is female, identifies as a woman, right? Cisgender woman, right? As you explained, as you just explained, maybe doesn't have the ability to reproduce. Maybe doesn't have those organs that you're talking about that are reproductive organs.
I have answered the question. You stood up here and said trans women are women.
Yes.
Tell me what you mean. What is a woman?
Womanhood is something that, just as Ethan explained, I cannot define because I am not myself.
You used the word, so what did you mean when you said trans?
Listen. I have a very few problem with when people say trans women are women. Yes, you are a woman, but you are not biologically. There's something called original. There's something called original. Let's not just Let's forget about being honest or being nice. Let's tell ourselves the truth. This is not something we should be going left and right with. Once upon a time, the Lord created heaven and earth and created man. And the Lord saw that man was lonely. He made man fall asleep and created a woman, and then told the woman, be the man's companion. Now, fast forward this generation, this whole thing is happening. And mind you, however you feel now, however you identify yourself, however you feel that this is what I identify as, this is how I feel inside me, someone somewhere, someone that's already dead may have felt that way long time ago. They were not able to come out with it because the law was so against it then. But right now, welcome to this generation. We are all accepting, we are all loving, we are all caring, but we don't tell ourselves the truth because we don't want to be the bad guys. This is not about being a bad person or not supportive. This is just the fact. When you go to the hospital and you're pregnant, when you give birth, you either give birth to a boy or a girl. There is no in between. There is no in between. Whatever comes after is a choice that you make and say, I want to change to this. I want to become this. There is no in between, or there is nothing like, oh, I am this or that, or I am that or this. This is who you are, and this is what you change to be. Let's continue.
So here's the thing. So I do not define what a woman is because I do not identify as a woman. Womanhood is something that is an umbrella term. It includes people
That describes what?
People who identify as a woman.
Identify as what?
As a woman.
What is a woman?
What is that?
Was to each their own. Each woman, each man, each person is going to have a different relation with their own gender identity and define it differently. And so trans women are women too.
Okay.
And you want to hold on. You want to reduce.
You won't even tell me what the word means, though. So
you
that's
want to
the
reduce
problem.
women. You want to reduce men down to maybe just their genetics, our genitals,
No.
our chromosomes.
That's what it is.
What you want to do is
That's
what you want to do is appropriate women. You want to appropriate womanhood and turn it into basically a costume that can be.
There should be no construct of gender, just sex. You're either male or female.
Right.
And someone feeling in a mental, emotional way that they don't identify with the sex that they have been biologically created.
If we are willing to accept this whole thing, then we should have to create a whole new body, a whole new construction. Because no matter how you see it, ladies don't even want to be in a bedroom with a transgender woman. And recently, a transgender woman impregnated female inmates, 2 female inmates, because she's a woman, but she identifies as a woman, but was still able. But she was able to impregnate 2 women, all because of they said she is a transgender. Let's not say because I want to be nice or I want to be a good person, I want to be on the good side of my friend, and tell ourselves the lies. If your son walks up to you and say, this is what I want, that is what he wants, and let him know that this is who you are and this is what you want to become. There is difference between them. Don't let everybody think, oh, you are a trans woman and that is automatically you are just like an ordinary woman. No, women go through shit. A man that transitions to a woman doesn't even know what it means to feel to get their first period, or what it means to feel that urge. There are certain hormones that are found in women that men don't have. All those hormones are still there with the man. So no matter how you take your hormone drugs, hormone suppressing drugs, it's still in your bone. People can still dig up your dead body 200 years to come and say this was a man. That's just it.
On their genitalia.
Blah blah blah. I don't care what you talk
feel
about,
that
Mr.
way,
Phil. Continue.
contraception or to take part in this kind of charade, this theatrical production, you don't get your own pronouns, just like you don't get your own prepositions or your own adjectives. You know, it's like if I were to tell you, my adjectives are handsome and brilliant, and no matter whatever you're talking about me, you have to describe me as handsome.
What happened? For example, like I told my friend, if you are all of them saying they are now getting pronouns. Some people say my pronouns is he, my pronouns is they, my pronouns is. What if I brought out $200 and say $100 and said I want to identify this $100 as 200. Whenever I give it to you, treat it like I'm giving you $200. How will it be? That is what I identify as. Now call me president and treat me like a president. How does it feel? Nobody should let's not be stupid because we want to be nice. Let's just be fair, truthful, and honest and tell ourselves the truth. If you want to be this, yes, you can be this, but you can't just say I am this and you should treat me like the original thing. No.
Makes no sense. You don't get your own pronouns. That's grammar. That's language.
So you think it's a delusion? Someone is self-delusional?
Yeah, I think it's delusion. It could be mental illness. It could be it's a lot of different. With children, you know, there's also just a
yes, it can be mental illness.
Like that's why when you hear a parent say, "Oh, my 4-year-old son came to me and said that I'm a girl now, and so that's what I'm gonna raise him as a girl." No, you're 4-year-old. I have 4 kids. When a 4-year-old boy comes to you and says, "Oh, I'm a girl," here's a good follow-up question.
What is a girl?
What is a girl? Ask him what he means by that. What do you mean by girl? And when you ask him that, here's what he'll tell you. He will tell you what he really means is that he wants to do some of the things that girls do.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. You just said it all. Listen, there are the whole clip is long, and I just want to stop it right here. The whole thing is that when you see people saying that they want to become a trans or whatever, they just want to feel the advantages or the profits, the advantages of being a woman. They want to be treated as a woman, but they don't want to take part in the suffering of women. They just want to be in between and get all the praise and all the glory. No, let's draw the line. You are a trans woman, and it should remain that way. No comma, no this, no that. If that's just what it is, however you feel about it, whatever you think about it, that is what it is. We don't have to be saying, "Oh, we have to be nice, we have to be nice, we have to be this and that." Yes, I agree, but let's just tell ourselves the truth. It is what it is. A trans woman, from my own side, a trans woman is not a real woman. Yes, they should be loved. Yes, they should get married. Yes, they should be respected and protected. Yes, they should get all whatever benefits a man or a woman get. Yes, but let us tell ourselves the truth, and the truth is, we have 2 genders originally, a man and a woman. Then we were able to make another one just by choice, by popular demand, and they are called the trans. They should be under that umbrella, the LGBTQZ whatever. That is the umbrella they should be in. And if you are a man or a woman, they should have, this is what I am. I am a man or I am a woman. And I don't care whatever they want to do now. Bring gender neutral or gender whatever passport. I don't care however you want to do it. But let's just tell ourselves the truth. I was a man, but I transitioned to a woman. There is difference between me and an original woman. Let's be fair. They are not the same. They are never the same. Thank you for watching. See you next time.